Before we begin, please enjoy a video from our previous graduation ceremonies. Hello everyone, bienvenidos. Welcome to the Modesto Junior College 2021 Virtual Commencement Ceremony. I'm George Badrukas, Dean of Advancement at MJC, your MC for this event. On behalf of the Yosemite Community College District Board of Trustees, the entire faculty, staff, and administration of MJC and YCCD, congratulations, graduates of 2021. This is the 99th commencement ceremony in the college's history. First class of 20 or so graduates held their ceremony in a theater on 10th Street in 1923. 99 years later, instead of our April 30th graduation ceremony with 750 students lining the football field, 6,000 family members and friends in the grandstands, we celebrate this milestone with you virtually. But that doesn't lessen one bit your accomplishments. In fact, look at what you've done. What an incredible school year it's been. Many of you faced unbelievable challenges, but you persevered. You finished. You got your certificate or your degree in the midst of a pandemic. You can be proud to have overcome great obstacles to get here. So, if you have your cap and your gown, pause this video, put them on, because it's time to celebrate. This virtual ceremony, along with your certificate or degree that will come in the mail, will be your proof to family and friends that you did indeed graduate from MJC, quite possibly the best community college in the world. And again, congratulations, graduates. And now, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by MJC's very own Letitia Seneschal.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Letitia. Beautifully done. Now, with a special welcome message, the interim president of Modesto Junior College, Dr. Shantanu Bandopadhyay.
Congratulations, MJC class of 2021. Graduation is a significant academic milestone in your journey. You have to accomplish that despite having all the challenges that comes with it. Typical challenges like facing your family, friend, balancing your priorities in life, school, studies, job, the list goes on. In a normal circumstance, that is challenging. And for those of you in this year, it was particularly challenging because you could do it in the middle of a global pandemic. Special kudos to you. It wouldn't have been possible without number of sacrifices and prioritization and balancing that you have to go through in your life. You have done it. This is a great milestone. Now, before you start rejoicing, please remember you couldn't have done it alone. There have been many who are behind your success. They are your family, your friends, your spouse, your significant other, your community members. The list goes on. You know who all they are. Please take a moment to look around, find those special person in your life and thank them. If you feel like, go and give them a hug. This is a significant accomplishment that you all took this journey together, and today is the culmination point. Up till now, you are together with us, all the faculty members, staff, employees. We all were a part of your academic journey. We tried to help you. We tried to craft you in a different ways. We tried to train you. From this point of time onwards, you would go in different areas of life. Some of you would continue your academic journey, go for a higher education. Some of you may go for a work. Some may just take a break. Whichever you do, remember one thing, world around you would keep on changing. And the things that we trained you for in college, which was typically how to think critically, how to take in the information, and how to apply that in your life, that would be relevant today, tomorrow, or 20 years down the line. When you look around the world today, you would see we have an information overflow. With the overflow of information, we are seeing many different perspectives. When you have a multitude of perspectives, there are some that you like. Unfortunately, there are some that you don't like. Here comes the challenge in real life. You have to apply all that you learned in college. And I'm not talking about all the content matter or the subject knowledge that you have acquired in your discipline. You are talking about a real life's challenges. What exactly are you seeing? What's real? What's not real? How do you filter out? How do you take all the information together, assimilate them, and form your opinion? And then interact with those who agree with you and also those who do not agree with you. That's what being a good citizen is all about. I do believe, at least that was our aspiration, that we all would give you the tools that would make you a good, productive citizen in the years to come. How we have done, only future can tell, and you can tell. I wish you all the best. I do believe that each of you would be successful in your field, not only professionally, but also personally. You would flourish as a good, productive citizen of the country. With that, today is your day. You have done it. You have accomplished it. Go rejoice. Go Pirates!
It's official! Now you're all MJC alumni. You're all invited to MJC's birthday party this fall. Stay tuned for details. Throughout our 99-year history, thousands of MJC alumni have distinguished themselves through great contributions to society. Beginning in 1967, the Alumni Association and the MJC Foundation began selecting recipients for the Distinguished Alumni of the Year to represent the accomplishments of all alumni and the dreams and hopes of future alums. It's my great pleasure to tell you about the gentleman who is our Distinguished Alumni Award winner for 2021, Mr. Jeremy Stoll. After moving to Modesto in the 8th grade, he soon attended Modesto High, finding his way from the football field to the music program by pure fate. Jeremy's passion for music and theater grew, and when arriving at MJC as a first-generation college student, he studied under two local music legends, Dr. Lewis and Shirley Woodward. He gained a full-ride scholarship to UC Irvine, where his passion for singing and theater blossomed. Jeremy then made a risky move to New York City to try his luck on Broadway. That move has paid off in amazing ways for Jeremy Stoll, as he's earned great acclaim as a recording artist, concert singer, and cast member in several Broadway plays, including his current role in The Phantom of the Opera. This gentleman has performed with symphonies and theater companies throughout the world. His first solo album, In the Moment, has sold in over 30 countries and has a solid online fan base with millions of hits on Spotify. Join me now in welcoming, from his home in Times Square, New York City, MJC's Distinguished Alumni Award winner of 2021, Mr. Jeremy Stoll.
Congratulations to a most inspiring class. You impress me. What a year to complete an education. You succeeded in a most uncertain time by staying the course and completing a goal that takes years to complete. You are the stars of tomorrow, and you cannot be stopped. It is said the key to life can be explained in one word. It is not money, it is not love, and it is certainly not luck. It is grit. It takes grit to be where you are today. It took grit to continue your education, even after you found out your textbook cost the same as feeding a family of 5 for dinner. It took grit to concentrate in that 8 a.m. class after you just fought 45 minutes for a parking spot. And it takes grit to believe in yourself so much that you made an education plan that takes years to complete in a world that was brought to its knees by a deadly virus. I am honored to be here with you, and I'm excited to see now how you contribute to our world. As your journey continues and you make your new life choices as an educated individual, I would like to share with you some things that I've picked up since my days on this campus. Life is not fair. You will win and you will lose, but it is best not to give up. Be kind to the people you meet along your path. Say hello to them when you walk by them on the street. It helps build community, and you never know who's going to end up being your boss. Money may not always bring you happiness, but giving will. Every day is a new chance to build a better you. Your mistakes are badges of honor that help you the next time around. Your social media following is not a measure of your importance. In fact, the most important thing you do in your life may never be known by the public, or even you. A thank you card says wonders about you, and a lack of one says just as much. And the toilet paper goes over the top and down. It's a plain fact. I've seen the patent. I can't tell you life will now go the way you planned, but that's very exciting news because you can end up in places you never expected, with people you never imagined, and experiences you never dreamed of. I can tell you the pride you feel today does not go away. Last, I would like to thank this school for not going easy on me by taking this C student and making me work for what I want. Thank you for being my first example of how to achieve and not receive. Thank you to my music teachers for building character. And thank you for my geology teacher for helping me build focus. Thank you to my sex education teacher for teaching me how to be the adult in a conversation. And lastly, thank you to the entire school for making it impossible to park, so I learned to be early for every appointment in my life. You taught me not to collect grades, but to contribute to my education. You taught me not to think of what I will get, but how I can give to my community. You taught me that education is more than books and tests. It builds great people who then go out and do incredible things. You accomplished a great task. You are champions. You are an example of success, and I hope you continue this path. With that, the final word from Nessun Dorma: victory.
Thank you, Jeremy. You're an inspiration. And now, once again, the interim president of Modesto Junior College, Dr. Shantanu Bandyopadhyay, who will introduce our student commencement speaker.
Now is the time to introduce our graduation speaker from our students. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce a student who embodies that with determination, grit, and resilience, anything can be accomplished in life. Our speaker this year came to college after being a single mom at a pretty early age. As a reasonably adult student, she just jumped into MJC with both her feet up front. She was participating in the campus activities and the clubs and the events. She wholeheartedly embraced the experience so she can be a better person for herself and her daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce to you our graduation speaker of the year, Heather Dennis Collins.
I would like to begin by thanking and welcoming the faculty, professors, MJC community, family, and friends who have joined us on this momentous occasion. I would like to thank you for allowing me the privilege to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2021. And to my fellow graduates, we have stood in the face of adversity and we have prevailed. I congratulate each and every student here today and those who couldn't join us in your accomplishments that have led us to the celebration of this achievement. For some of you, this journey began just 2 short years ago, and for others, 10. Whatever the duration, you have conquered something that you set out to do, and you deserve every word of praise that is bestowed upon you today. MJC has provided us with an environment to learn and grow, a place for us to question the world, challenge ourselves, and exceed our own expectations. Our professors have gone above and beyond to recognize what we struggle to see in ourselves and to push us out of our comfort zones and into the world of creativity and possibility. On behalf of our graduating class, I thank you. Thank you for your time and dedication to our dreams. Thank you for opening your offices to us when we needed a pep talk or a good cry. But most importantly, thank you for believing in us when we questioned our own abilities. I know that I am not the only one who stands here today, changed by your dedication to higher education, and I know that we are capable of exceeding all of your biggest dreams for us because of your efforts. MJC provides a diverse experience for students. Some of us became involved in one of the many clubs that exist to enrich our college experience and help us network with like-minded students and faculty. Some of our students ran for office and dedicated their time and energy as student leaders. Some of you represented MJC on the field, court, or track as an athlete, forming friendships and bonds that you will carry for years to come. The honors program continues to allow our students to reach beyond their academic dreams and work closely with faculty members on original research projects. Some traveled out of their hometown, state, or even country for the first time with one of the many field study programs that MJC offers across a variety of departments. This is only a handful of some of the experiences that our school offers. But whatever your experience was here at MJC, I hope that you are taking with you lasting memories, friendships, and skills that will help you succeed in your future. A collective experience that we all shared was this past year, 2020, which found us in a global pandemic and a societal shift to working and learning from home. For students and faculty both, this was an unparalleled time that carried tremendous new demands of all of us. Some of us found ourselves taking online classes for the first time, perhaps in a home environment that was not necessarily conducive to the learning process. Some of us were trying to teach our own children while learning ourselves. Our professors also found themselves struggling while trying to implement new teaching methods to accommodate online learning. And overshadowing all of this was the fear, grief, and isolation that we all felt. Some of us lost loved ones this last year and grieved alone while continuing to work towards something that suddenly felt very far away. However, despite these challenges, we also saw compassion and empathy emerge in new and intuitive ways from both faculty and students. We learned a new patience with one another. We learned to check in and connect when things got quiet. We learned to empathize with those whose struggles had always felt so foreign and yet now felt all too familiar. I commend all of you for persevering through a time when the world asked more of us than we believed we could give. We dug deep, we worked hard, and we deserve to be proud of what we have accomplished. Thank you to those who supported us on this journey, our parents, our partners, our children, and our friends. We wouldn't be here today without your help, understanding, and support in the pursuit of our dreams. There were days when we wanted to quit, and many of you in the audience played a role in helping us to our finish line today. Your sacrifices, time, money, and guidance will be remembered, and we know that you are so proud of our accomplishments. And to my fellow graduates of the class of 2021, while we celebrate the journey that has brought us here, I hope you remember that this is only the beginning for us. We are living in unprecedented times, and our creativity, our knowledge, and our ingenuity are needed now more than ever. While the world shifts and evolves around us, remember that our power lies in our response to those changes. I hope you leave here today feeling confident in your achievements and your voice. I hope you feel inspired to pay it forward, whether it be in your home or your community. And I hope that we continue to carry this kindness and empathy into a future that greets us on the waves of change. Thank you again for allowing me to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2021. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Heather. Very well done. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of Instruction at Modesto Junior College, Dr. Jennifer Zealot, who will introduce the President of MJC's Academic Senate.
Thank you. I would like to welcome everyone to the graduation for Modesto Junior College. This is a wonderful event in which you're celebrating some major accomplishments in your life. And so wherever you're sitting, look to your family, to your children, to your parents, to your friends and loved ones who have helped you all the way through your journey to get to this point and tell them thank you. From Modesto Junior College, we thank you also because no one walks a journey by themselves. You know, there's an old adage that says, to everything, there is a season and a time and purpose under heaven. You've just ended a season where you're a student. You've been studying. You've been working very hard at your studies and trying to accomplish your educational goals. And many of you have also been working in a job or a profession while you're attaining your education. This season is coming to a close. Now it's time. It's time for transition and it's time for change. Some of you may be transferring to another institution, and it's time to learn a new challenge, time to learn a new culture, time to dive deeper into your area of interest in studies so that you can become an expert. For some of you, you're ready to go into your job and into your profession, and it's time to do what we love to call adulting. It's time to take all of those responsibilities that have been hard to do while you're studying, and it's time to move into the next chapter of your life. And it's also time for you to self-reflect and determine what is your purpose. Sometimes as we grow, we live according to other people's purposes. When we're children, we live according to our parents' purposes. As we grow into those teenage years, we live according to the purposes of the adults around us. They give us rules, they give us barriers and parameters, but now it's time and for you to determine your own purpose. Determine how you want to be in your home, in your community, in your profession, and in your family. As the Vice President of Instruction at Modesto Junior College, my job as Chief Academic Officer is to serve the faculty and the classified professionals who have helped you on your educational journey. And there are many privileges to that, but one of them is to ensure that the courses you've taken, the interactions that you've had, have all helped you discover who you are. Not who the people around you are, not who they want you to be, but who you are and who you want to be. And as you move forward into your journey, I want to encourage you, never lose that spark of inquiry. Never stop asking, who am I? Who am I in my community? Who am I in my family? Who am I in this world, and how can I make it a better place? There's a principle I try to live by. Let every interaction you have with someone be such that when you leave, they are made better for it. If you aim for that and make that your goal, you won't be able to help but make the world around you a better place. So as you go forward in your journey, know that you have a whole system of support that is now part of your story that never leaves you. You are a part of MJC, we are a part of you, and once a pirate, always a pirate. It is now my privilege to introduce a partner in the work, someone who is a valued colleague, an incredible instructor, and an incredible academic leader. I would like to introduce to you the Academic Senate President of Modesto Junior College, Dr. Chad Redwing.
Greetings and congratulations to the entire Modesto Junior College graduating class. On behalf of the faculty, I bring cheer on such an important day in your life. This may be a virtual ceremony, but it's also a real day to celebrate the attainment of your educational goals at MJC. It's a special day to applaud your commitment to a bright future and your pursuit of a degree or certificate. Congratulations. Now that you are here, poised to receive formal recognition for your advances in post-secondary learning in a wide variety of MJC programs and fields of study, perhaps it's also important to take a moment and reflect on the path you've been on to get to today. And what a path it's been. You will be able to tell your friends and children, neighbors and colleagues that in the face of a global pandemic, you have endured, despite the roadblocks, the doubts, the pressures, and the historically bad times. You've overcome a prolonged period of endless blurs days that have forced celebrations and gatherings, events, concerts, and performances, either onto Zoom or out of existence. You've survived semesters of all remote instruction. You've spent endless online hours reading, discussing, exploring, and learning. You've succeeded in group projects and labs and individual papers and skills checks. You've prioritized taking time, and often at great financial and emotional cost, to show yourself and your loved ones that you are a learner, a pursuer of skill, someone dedicated to knowledge even in the most challenging of moments. And so we, the faculty of MJC, are proud of you, and we share in the joy your loved ones feel for your accomplishment, recognized here today. But we wouldn't be teachers if we didn't also take this opportunity to offer one last bit of guidance before you explore new paths and possibilities. To offer a message of farewell, perhaps it's best this year to turn to the Carthusian monks of France. These monks of the Western Alps have been living isolated and socially distanced from the rest of civilization for the last 900 years. The Grand Chartreuse Monastery follows long-lasting customs that have survived centuries of turmoil. Landslides and avalanches, destructive wildfires, and plenty of pillaging, religious wars, military occupations, revolutions, and of course, plenty of plagues. Their recipe is simple. The monks spend each day alone, eating frugal meals in individual cells, praying for humankind, and listening intently for God in their self-imposed, lifelong silence. It seems with a history this long and roots this deep, day-to-day time becomes less important, and long-term, far into the future thinking thrives with these French monks. And you too have exhibited the same kind of long-view thinking by overcoming a variety of obstacles to pursue your educational dreams. So you've also then begun to learn one of the secrets of the Grand Chartreuse Monastery, for they have mastered the art of living beyond time. And so you've also learned to approach college and life focused on the eternal present of each new day. But there's at least one more secret of the Carthusian monks. You see, they also developed chartreuse, a liqueur the monastery has been making since 1605, when the order received an alchemist's ancient manuscript for the perfect 138-proof medicinal tonic, which calls for hundreds of herbs and plants. Chartreuse is known as the elixir of long life, and it's a secret recipe known entirely only to 2 monks. And it's said to cure ailments from sore throat, nausea, and indigestion. And so the tonic has a global market that royalties from sales over the centuries have funded 22 charter houses, including Argentina, Brazil, Britain, Germany, Spain, and the United States. So you've discovered, like the monks, another priceless elixir of long life in your pursuit of wisdom. You've learned that being curious and hopeful, well-informed and engaged cures all kinds of ailments. And finally, I hope that you have one more thing in common with the Carthusian monks of France. You see, the monastery not only keeps their traditions, they also do new things and new times. For these monks took time away from their 900-year period of isolation, prayer, and listening for God, and came out of their monasteries last year to donate 10,000 liters of pure alcohol to the local hospital for sanitizer during COVID-19. Then they did even more new things and dedicated a portion of chartreuse sales to a bartender relief program. So we, the faculty, wish you much success in your bright future. We commend you for your study of skills, your habits of perseverance, and your dedication to a life of personal betterment, a secret recipe for happiness in itself. But we also hope that when the opportunity presents itself, and you too have the chance to try something new to help others, that you do, in whatever way you possibly can. For if there's one thing we've learned from this last year away from one another, it's that we are better together. And so, the faculty of Modesto Junior College offers our congratulations for your accomplishment and encourages you to continue to pursue additional opportunities for post-secondary learning and skills advancement. We watch with great pride as you wander out into the wider world, knowing that you too have risen to the occasion and will continue to do so each and every new day, again and again. And now, as Academic Senate President for the faculty of Modesto Junior College, and by the authority vested in the Faculty Senate by the Yosemite Community College District Board of Trustees, I now confer upon you an Associate of Arts or an Associate of Sciences degree from Modesto Junior College, with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Redwing, for those inspirational comments. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, the reading of the names and the conferring of the degrees. Now, as your name is called, throw that cap in the air, but don't leave after that, because faculty from MJC throughout the presentation will be sharing their best wishes with you. Enjoy.
Yelena Andreyev, Esmeralda Felix, Lauren Gates, Annette Gonzalez, Jessica Hilscotter,
Anna Ortega, Kenny Quigley,
Ruby Valenzuela, Amber Vargas,
Jared Arvig, Nadim Abdullah, Firas Abdul Razak, Gloria Abick, Brittany Abston, Reem Abuhamdie Gait, Kathleen Akoba, Cindy Acosta, Maria Adalatkowa, Giselle Adame, Veronica Adame Hurtado, Paige Atkins, Leila Agajan, Maria Aguayo, Sandy Aguiar, Dominic Aguilar, Yvette Aguilar, Danae Aguilar Franco, Cassandra Aguinaga, Chukwabuka Agunane Uchechukwu, Pamela Alstrand, Yagana Akbari, Roxanne Akoyani, Juliet Albazi, Angelina Alania, Sergio Alania, Spencer Alanis, Jay Alanis Toro, Sergio Alas, Teresa Albertoni, Andrew Alcala, Yolanda Alcaraz, Sofia Aldana, Allison Alderman, Neil Kevin Alejandre, Flor Algandar, Joseph Alias, Sandy Ali Shak, Alam Al-Karzoun, Kevin Alkas, Irene Allen, Casey Allen, Ryan Allen, Hanan Al-Samiri, Sabah Al-Samiri, Elsa Alvarado, Guadalupe Alvarado, Leonel Alvarado, Monica Alvarado, Alexis Alvarez, Andres Alvarez, Carla Alvarez, Jennifer Alvarez, Juan Alvarez, Sarah Alvarez, Ileana Alvarez Sagrero, Alondra Alvarez Garcia, Taylor Amadon, Daniel Amador, Diana Amaya, Rachel Amaral, Sira Carr Amira, Lindsay Amos, Stephanie Anaya Silveira, Dolly Anderson, Ashley Andrade, Brett Andrade, Courtney Andrade, Emma Antonio, Vanessa Aparicio, Christina Arana, Jeannie Arana, Gilbert Aranda, Sergio Aranda, Eric Arango, Bonnie Arbuckle, Angelina Archibald, Austin Archebeck, Jessica Arellano, Jose Arellano, Marisol Arellano, Monica Arias, Cassandra Armas, Karina Arnold, Peyton Arnold, Guadalupe Arambide, Erica Areola, Janet Areola, Deanna Arroyo, Miguel Arroyo, Esmeralda Arteaga Gutierrez, Caroline Asador, Tiffany Austin, Yadira Avalos, Teresa Avalos Velez, Lisa Avalar, Anaí Avila, Michaela Avila, Becky Ayala, Cassie Ayers, Miriam Asad-Goshasp,
Brody Acevedo,
Cameron Azevedo, Gianna Azevedo, Isabel Azevedo, Mary Babana, Cameron Bichetti, Nat Bach, Angel Baez, Victor Baez, Carla Baez Diaz, Mahan Bagravadi, Barbara Baglione, Trisha Bailey, Harinderjeet Baines, Jasmine Bajwa, Danielle Baker, Jill Baker, Alec Balan, Amalia Balcazar, Vivian Balcazar, Shara Balzer, Anna Bond, Mirka Banuelos, Brandon Baptist, Luz Mireya Barajas, Natalie Barajas, Osvaldo Barajas, Adriana Barajas Cuevas, Grace Barbieri, Nadia Barbonton, Kaylee Vargas, Esmeralda Barrocio Magaña, Jesus Barragan, Destiny Barraza, Bianca Barrett, Hannah Barrett, Ariel Barrios, Brenda Barron,
Mercedes Bartlow,
Azucena Baskind, Mariah Bassnight, Victor Bautista, Nereida Bautista Naranjo, Andrea Bauckham, Victoria Bailey, Julene Bazan, Anna Bean, Veronica Becerra, Mackenzie Beck, Jeffrey Becker, Madeline Beckham, Baljit Betty, Odesh Bejado, Karen Belliera, Esther Belmonte, Presley Bender, Hin Benhassin, Cam Benjamin, Haley Benner, John Benson, Abigail Bernal, Julia Berry, Janae Beza, Melanie Roselle Bioc, Deanna Bispo, Sophia Bick, Kayla Black, Brianna Blair, Kelly Blancart, Stephanie Bland, Aisha Blevins, Annalise Blevins, Aubrey Boehm, Joanna Bolanos, Brian Bolduc, Lisa Bonshu, Ryan Book, Madison Booker, Jordan Boone, Tiffany Bopichetti, Darren Borba, Haley Borba, Heather Borba, Lucy Borba, Diana Borges, Ashley Bourgeon, Cassandra Bost, Crystal Bost, Michael Boswick, Delton Boswell, Caitlin Battelle, Jessica Bosch, Buafan Butsadi, Mitchell Busan, Keith Bowen, Candy Bragg, Emily Brandau, Avnur Brar, Stacy Bratcher, Gabriel Bravo, Jennifer Bravo, Jesus Bravo Orejel, Jared Brawley, Wyatt Brazil, Christopher Brewer, Carlos Briones, Monique Brossard, Justin Brower, Alexis Brown, Antoine Brown, Doris Brown, Jaden Brown, Milani Brown, Marilyn Brown, Lisa Browning, Charles Brush,
Madison Bryan,
Isaiah Busio, Jessica Budesilich, Cade Buffalo, Jacqueline Buffton, Ryan Bukhari, Danielle Bonneau, Lygia Bursiu, Zachary Burros, Jasmine Bustos, Maria Bustos, Clayton Buttram, Caitlin Byers, Adamar Bynum, Ashley Cabasug, Irma Cabellos, Sergia Cabral de Matos, Shane Cadlolo, Tiffany Caetano, Crystal Kane, Zulema Cajero, Elena Calderon, Stephanie Callahan, Adriana Calles, Antonio Camacho, Vanessa Camarena, Crystal Camarillo, Jennifer Cameron, Aiden Camille, Domenica Campanelli, David Campbell, Katie Kennedy, Gabriela Canchola.
Hello, my name is Hector Duarte, and I want to say congratulations to all our graduates. Remember, once a pirate, always a pirate.
Congratulations, graduates, you've done it, and you are a great reason to celebrate. Whether you're receiving your degree, or you're transferring, or you've received a certificate, or you're moving on to a four-year university, this portion of your educational journey is now complete. On behalf of all the MJC faculty, we are so proud to have been a part of your journey. And we want you to remember, we are invested in your success. So remember to stay in touch with us as you move on through the future accomplishments in your life. Congratulations from your MJC faculty team.
Jasmine Canchola, Brooke Kennedy, Eleazar Cano,
Joaquín Cano,
Rosa Cano, Alexandra Cantoran Estrada, Lori Capehart, Genevieve Capote, Jennifer Caravantes, Anna Cardenas, Linda Cardiel, Anthony Cardinal, Ingrid Cardona, Tyler Cardozo,
Taylor Carlette,
Tana Carlisle, Alberto Carranza, Fabiola Carranza, Marisol Carrasco, Adeline Carrera Sarabia, Jenna Kerrigan, Rolando Carrillo, Michael Carroll, Alyssa Carson, Carly Castle, Amber Cash, Stephanie Casillas, Gregory Castellanos, Noah Castellanos, Carly Castello, Christina Castillo, David Castillo,
M. Carmel Castillo,
Maria Castillo, Mariana Castillo, Natalie Perla Castillo, Susana Castillo, Valerie Castillo, Cindy Castillo Garcia, Ashley Castor, Sebastián Castro, Teresa Castro, Ashley Castro Jones, Taylor Catlett, Rhapsody Cathedra, John Kavanaugh, Dion Cavan, Ashley Ann Cowain, Adriana Ceja,
Álvaro Ceja,
Daniela Ceja Gomez, Gabriela Cervantes, Melissa Cervantes, Zulema Cervantes, Noel Cervantes Zambrano, Brian Servin, Mariah Chadwick, Alyssa Chagoya, Devinder Chahal, Gurjat Chahal, Karnveer Chahal, Avery Shayraz, Linda Chan, Kamal Chand, Shalin Chand, Sumeda Chand, Jenny Chaney, Harrison Chang, Kaylee Chapa, Tanner Charlesworth, Allison Chavez, Cassandra Chavez, Eugene Chavez, Maureen Chavez, Nicole Chavez, Carlos Chavez Cerda, Chandrasekhar Chelian Palraj, Jennifer Chen, Joshua Childers, Danny Chong, Hannah Bella Christensen, Jacob Christopher, Shelby Chung,
Anna Clark,
Desiree Clem, Courtney Clements, Isabel Coelho, Katie Coffey, Nicole Cohia, Alyssa Coker, Cynthia Cole, Anastasia Collins, Heather Collins, Kimberly Collins, Cody Conti, Lucia Contreras, Myra Contreras, Mary Contreras, Sarai Contreras, Heather Cook, Michelle Cook, Sarah Cooper, Alexis Copeland, Bianca Cordova Espinosa, Erica Cornejo, Martín Cornejo Mancilla, Taylor Corona, Fatima Corona Naranjo, Jennifer Corriente, Guadalupe Cortés, Jesús Cortés, Andrea Cortés, Joseph Cortés, Jordan Costa, Caitlin Cox, Kayla Cox, Kylie Cox, Jacob Crawford, Renee Crawford, Alex Cromer, Brendan Cromer, Jason Cromer, Brooke Cresswell, Vincent Cromer, Diana Cruz, Giovanni Cruz, Lizette Cruz, Joanna Cruz Mercado, Gonzalo Cuevas, Todd Cunha, Randy Cunningham, Annie Curtis, Brenda De Silva, Rebecca Dack, Brianna DeCong, Crystal Daly, Tracy Dane, Megan Daniel, Sadie DeTrey, Ilana Davidoff, Daniel Davis, Nicole Davis, Rosa Davis, Sean Davis, Stephen Davis, Charles Day, Catherine Dayson, Angelica de Anda, Brittany DeHaas, Brian DeJustin, Celine de la Huerta Peña, Victoria Elizabeth de la Rosa, Kai Dirth, Erica DeHart, Michaela Deegan, Adriana Dejoux, Francisco del Valle, Leslie del Valle, Catherine de la Vega, Diane del Carlo, Dulce Delgado, Jose Delgado, Tiffany Delgado, Garrett Denchek, Chase DePrue, Georgina Dariowish, Jay Dillon, Sharon Dillon, Sobat Dillon, Jackson Diaz, Alondra Diaz, Stephanie Diaz, Gregory Dibble, Amber Dickey, Lauren Dickinson, Jacqueline Dickman, Alyssa Dismuke, Shauna Dixon, Daniela Dizon, Brett Doak, Tom Dominguez, Shayla A. Dominguez, Brenda Darami, Mary Doris, Stephen Doder, Josiah Douglas, Caleb Dowdle, Stephen Drummond, Christopher Deckert, Nicholas Deft, Tyler Duncan, Kayla Dunham, Amy Dunlop, Cameron Duquette, Francisco Duran, Alyssa Duron, Kira Dutro, Jacob Duxbury, Kaylee Dye, Paige Earsery, Yvette Echevarria, Janelli Echeveste Segura, Amber Edling, Isanula Esan, Kyle Eichmann, Cassie Einhol, Pamela Eshui Setlui, Heidi Ekstrom, Jefferson Elias Guerrero, Caitlin Ellis, Rachel Ellis, Clayton Elness, Noor El Nunu, Yasmin El Sumeri, Shonda Emery, Marissa Encarnacion, Amrita Enkoyand, Viraya Forn Ang, Raymond Epic, Vanessa Escalante, Patricia Esparza, Stephanie Esparza, Violet Espino, Andrea Espinosa, Ariana Espinosa, Devin Espinosa, Leticia Esquives, Rebecca Esquives, Michael Essex, Rachel Estacio, Jose Estrada, Karen Estrada, Nadara Estefan, Alyssa Evans, Austin Evans, Ryan Fackner, Desiree Falcon Stout, Sherilyn Farhadian Fagibiglo, Gabriel Farnetti, Charles Farwell, Zaria Fayaz, Lucas Featherston, Jasmine Felix, Marisela Felix, David Fernandez, Janicia Fernandez, Sherry Fernandez, Christine Ferreira, Chantal Ferry, Taylor Fessenden, Adrian Fay, Crystal Fields, Alexis Fierro, Esther Fierros, Leslie Figueroa.
Congratulations, class of 21. I hope that you all take a moment to reflect on all of the hard work and effort that it took to stand where you are today. And in the future, when you encounter challenge and uphill in your education and professional journeys, that you remember the skills, the lessons, and the experience of this year and know that you got this. Congratulations.
Roman Figueroa, Africa Fisher, Stephanie Fisher, Charles Fleming, Rachel Flick, Teresa Flifflet, Selena Flores, Fabian Flores, Joseph Flores, Luis Flores, Sierra Flores, Camila Flores Vasquez, Clarice Flores, Laura Flory, Megan Flory, Jason Fong, Sarah Ford, Scott Forsman, Caitlin Foster, Jessica Fox, Mason Fraga, Erica Fram, Patrick Franey, Samantha Fredrickson, Alyssa Freeman, Caddy Freeman, Jessica Fregoso Ruelas, Randy Freitas, Macy Franchak, Fakria Froten, Alexa Fuentes, Alyssa Fuentes, Charisma Fuentes, Nicole Fulbright,
Oscar Galindo,
Rebecca Gall, Amanda Gallagher Steer, Ryan Galloway, Lilia Galushkina, Carmen Galvez, Lillian Games, Bernadette Gamez, Genoa Gandel, Alyssa Garcia, Amanda Garcia, Bibiana Garcia, Brianna Garcia, Carlos Garcia, Jordan Charles Garcia,
Juan Nakamura Garcia,
Patrick Garcia, Sarah Garcia, Selena Garcia, Stephanie Garcia, Teresa Garcia, Yasmin Garcia, Yesenia Garcia, Edlene Gary, Ashley Garner, Helen Garner, Natalie Garner, Savannah Garza, Bian Jibrail, Lavenia Geegan, Lena Jeragior, Briar Guerin, Jenny German, Janette Gag, Dania Geith, Heather Jenessen, Dane Gibson, Olivia Gill, Gurmeen Gill, Harveen Gill, Riley Gillihan, Jessica Gilmer, Sarah Gilmore, Jaylyn Glover,
Lacey Gadu,
Arcadio Godinez, Ocean Goldman,
Janae Gomez,
Evelyn Gomez, Guadalupe Gomez, Jennifer Gomez, Juliet Gomez, Tara Gonchar, Vinay Gondal, Alexis Gonzalez, Aaliyah Gonzalez, Celia Gonzalez, Jessica Gonzalez, Brenda Gonzalez, Carolina Gonzalez, Christina Gonzalez, Desiree Gonzalez, Gretchen Gonzalez, Homero Gonzalez, Jeanette Gonzalez, Joanna Gonzalez, Karen Gonzalez,
Kimberly Gonzalez,
Leonidas Gonzalez, Lisette Gonzalez, Maria Gonzalez, Mariana Gonzalez, Olivia Gonzalez,
Oscar Gonzalez,
Paola Gonzalez, Samuel Gonzalez, Sarah Gonzalez, Valeria Gonzalez, Lucina Gonzalez Marquez, Erika Gonzalez Rodriguez, Oscar Gonzalez Alvarez, Maria Gonzalez Campos,
Emily Goodman,
Savannah Goodwin, Jeff Gordo, Brianna Gordon, Glenda Gordon, Rachel Gowan, Diego Gracia, Samantha Graham, Ariel Grande, Joshua Grande, Lily Grassmid, Paul Graton, Kyla Green, Michaela Green, Brooke Green, Kristen Gringo, Emily Greenwood, Jamie Greer, Casey Gregor, Hardeep Grewal, Pawan Grewal, Roxanne Griffin,
Shiana Griffith,
Zane Grimwolf, Tyler Grogan, Kimber Groom, Ashley Guardado, Sandy Gudino, Christina Guel, Tessa Gwentensberger, Viel Guerra, Noé Guerrero, Mika Guider, Alexandra Guillen, Alexis Guillen, Krista Golet, Jay Guptel, Sarah Gurney, Alexia Gutierrez, Ariana Gutierrez, Gabriela Gutierrez, Jesse Gutierrez, Joseph Gutierrez, Paul Gutierrez, Zaira Gutierrez, Mariel Gutierrez Favela, Viridiana Gutierrez Tovar,
Olivia Guyer,
Joanna Guzman, Kayla Guzman, Miguel Guzman, Savannah Guzman, Savannah Guzman, Berenice Guzman, Willem Hack, Celia Hackett, Skylar Hackett, Gulam Rasul Haidari, Adiel Harim Halek, Reen Halek.
Hi, my name is Denise Metcalf, and I'm an adjunct professor in human services, and I'd just like to say congratulations to the class of 2021, and a special shout out to all the graduates from human services. The best of luck to you.
Hey, congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. Despite all the challenges, you did it. Congratulations. It's always such an honor to get to work with so many smart, hardworking, talented people every year. You guys are great. Congratulations. Best of luck in the future.
Ryan Hall, Caleb Halleck, Alyssa Halleck, Caroline Hamilton, Rachel Hamilton, Amber Hansford, Danielle Hansen, Jessica Harlan, Megan Harrison, Camille Hartley, Megan Hartman, Naima Hassan, James Hatton, Dane Hoskins, Alicia Hawkins, Caitlin Hay, Heather Haynes, Noelle Hazelton, Amanda Hebb, Austin Heckman, Kaylin Hedstrom, Emily Helm, Tanya Hensley, Andres Hernandez, Evelyn Hernandez, Gabriela Hernandez, Ivan Hernandez, Marcela Hernandez, Marlene Hernandez,
Michael Hernandez,
Michaela Hernandez, Monica Hernandez, Rodolfo Hernandez, Sandra Hernandez, Saúl Hernandez, Stephanie Hernandez, Jacqueline Hernandez Lazo, Irineo Hernandez Deyes, Reina Hernandez Chavez, Berenice Herrera, Katrina Hess, Kayla Hess, Justin Heyman, Erica Hain, Ashley Hibden, Marissa Hicks, Edward Hidalgo, Dana Hines, Jacqueline Hinojosa, Ashia Huang, Roy Hoback,
Brianna Hoers,
Destiny Holder, April Holton, Andrew Horn, Kimberly Horn, Karen Hosselton, Angela Hosford, Armin Hovsepian, Marco Howard, Matthew Howe, Vanessa Hubler, Brittany Hudson, Daisy Huerta, Jacob Hughes, Harvey Hundle, Lauren Hunt, Lawrence Hunt, Teresa Hunter, Elizabeth Husk, Danita Hudson, Jessica Ibarra,
Perla Crystal Ibarra,
Shelby Ibarra, Robert Ibrahim, Powell In, Felicia Inman, Kyra Inthavong, Samantha Irizarry, Sabrina Isaac, Svetlana Ivashenko,
Alyssa Jackson, Shreya Jackson, Thais Jacoby, Jasmine Jacobs, Monica Jaswal, Samantha Haregi, Chad Jeffries, Candace Jenkins, Drew Jenkins, Lane Jenkins, Tanya Jenkins, Adeline Jimenez, Aaliyah Jimenez, Brittany Jimenez, Monica Jimenez, Nayeli Jimenez, Orlando Jimenez, Beatriz Jimenez Romo, Sean Johal, Amaya Johnson, Bailey Johnson, Kara Johnson, Tammy Johnson, Chessa Johnston, Priya Darshini Johnston, Laura Jolly, Cedarine Jomo, Brianne Jones, Chelsea Jones, Jeanette Jones, Kira Jones, Rachel Jones, Robert Jordan, Robert Joseph, Zachary Jusette, Angeli Juan, Francisca Juarez, Jocelyn Juarez, Christy Juban, Jenna Druip, Megan Cackley, Tiana Calloway Davalos, Alexander Kamalian, Katie Kang, Jennifer Cara, Samira Karko, Brandon Karp, Gurjeet Kar, Jasmeet Kar, Jasmine Kar, Navreet Kar, Palwinder Kar, Prapdeep Kar, Rajveer Kar, Ranjit Kar, Ravandeep Kar, Simran Kar, Simranjit Kar, Corey Kelly, Matthew Kelly, Tanya Kennelly, Melise Keo, Monica Kerr, Sarah Kerr, Petra Kamo, Andrew Kim, Sharona Kumari, Roger Kwan, Kelsey Kiefaber, Jimmy Kimberlin, Elizabeth King, Kristen King, Sophia Kliachko, Amy Koenig, Nancy Koenig, Scott Kuiman, Deirdre Korst, Ashish Krishna, Hunter Kropp, Tisha Kruger, William Kruger, Angeline Kumar,
Solomon Kumar,
Natishma Kumari,
Shelby Kuperos,
Shara LaBelle, Lauren LaBroche, Aaron Lacoste, Marcus Latson, Christina LaFountain,
Cretina LaFountain,
Olivia Lagorio, Ilhama Lail, Nikki Lacastani, Jacqueline Lamb, Mason Lamonte, Mark Lara, Mirka Lares, Isabel Larios Alcaraz, Caitlin Larson, Micah Larson, Patricia Lata, Jacqueline Lau, Adrian Laurel, Sydney Lawrence, Vanessa Lazaro, Michael Le, Amelia Lea, Marcus Leandro,
Maria Llanos, Garrett Lee,
Veronica Lee, Prudence Leffler, Matthew Lair, Amanda Lima, Ashley Lemoyne, Caitlin Lemos, Frank Lenoir, Daisy Leon Perequive, Victoria Lepe, Cynthia Lewis, Shakur Lewis, Shariah Lewis, Weston Lewis.
Hi, I'm Susan Cassidy, one of the MJC librarians, and I want to congratulate all of the graduates of MJC this year. I know that you have worked so hard to achieve this. It's a great achievement, and we are so very proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello, graduates, class of 2021. My name is Eric Anthony Ivory. I'm a counselor and coordinator of the Umoja program at Modesto Junior College. And I wish all of you to move forward and make positive change in this world with your degrees. Congratulations, it's a tumultuous time for graduation, but you did it. Congratulations. Thank you.
Kevin Lee, Ezra Lilly, Daniel Linares, Sarah Lingenfelter, Manuel Lizalde, Oscar Lizama, Esther Lizzo, Alonzo Loa, Cheyenne Lobu, Coral Locke, Nicole Loera, Joshua Logan, Stefan Lohmeyer, Dimitri Lolonis, Yanira Lomeli, Alexis Lopez, Alicia Lopez, Elizabeth Lopez, Adriana Lopez, Cecia Lopez, Chloe Lopez, Christian Lopez, Eduardo Lopez, Emmanuel Lopez, Irvin Lopez, Karina Lopez, Carla Lopez, Maritza Lopez, Mercedes Lopez, Michael Lopez, Paulina Lopez, Priscila Lopez, Richard Lopez, Sergio Lopez, Maritza López Ramírez, Isabel López Rivera, Cristian Loyola, Joshua Luca, Brittany Lucero, Diana Lugo, Isabel Luna, Lorena Luna, Megan Luna, Tyra Luna, Emuniquez Lyons, Patricia Mask,
Lucero Macias Torres,
Mackenzie Mack, Jerry Madera, Edwin Madrid, Julio Madrigal, Luis Madrigal, Samantha Madru, Stacy Mays, Areli Magaña, Christopher Magaña, Jacob Magaña, Mariana Magaña Ruiz, Sharina Maharaj, Caitlin Meyer, Christian Maldonado, Diana Maldonado, Susana Maldonado, Fabiola Maldonado Rodriguez, Alan Malikpour, Danny Malik, Kingston Mamia, Samaya Mamadzoy. Azucena Mancilla, Gustavo Mancilla, Fernando Mandujano, Candice Manley, Ian Manning, Patricia Manning, Carter Manning, Emily Manriquez, Juan Manso, Ninebra Mansour, Jared Mantel, Angela Mantineo, Ferran Manuele Lua, Stephanie Manso, Michael Mara, Rebecca Maracchini, Kennedy Marine, Blanca Marin Candelario, Anaeli Marquez, Elijah Marquez, Maria Marquez Velázquez, Eduardo Marufo Verduzco, Ashley Marshall, Alexandra Martin, Aurora Martin, David Martin, Janet Martin, Alyssa Martinez, Ana Martinez, Anita Martinez, Arali Martinez, Eric Martinez, Francisco Martinez, Gabriela Martinez, Yesenia Martinez, Miriam Martinez, Paula Martinez, Sandy Martinez, Teresa Martinez, Vanessa Martinez, Julissa Martinez, Paula Martinez Alanis, Yareli Martinez Garcia, Emilia Martinuic, Jacob Martino, Chloe Martins, Cheyenne Mason, Lauren Mason, Madeline Mason, Alexandra Massey, Adam Masterman, Haley Matthew, Russell Maxwell, Devin May, Alexa Mayan, Christopher Mayfield, Karina Mazariegos, Margarita Mazariegos, Shannon McClanahan, Michael McDowell, Soraya McBride Lumen, Brandon McCann, Maureen McCann, Hannah McClure, Madison McCreath, Bridget McDonald, Stacy McDonald, Andrew McDonald Wims, Emma McDowell, Lethel McGee, Sierra McLaughlin Clayson, Cody McIntosh, Daniel McNubb, Tiffany McNaughton, Richard Medeiros,
Christina Medina,
Robert Mees, Mireya Mejia, Ofelia Melendres, Jillian Memory, Melina Mena, Elena Menchaca, Erika Menchaca, Ana Luz Mendez, Brianna Mendez, Haiti Mendez Sanchez, Desiree Mendola, Jessica Mendonca, Alejandro Mendoza, Angie Mendoza, Ana Mendoza, Elizabeth Mendoza, Eric Mendoza, Ileana Mendoza, Neida Mendoza, Kayla Menefi Dahl, Christiabel Mentac, Fabiola Mercado, Gino Mercado, Barbara Morel, Rebecca Mesa, Natalie Mesa Esparza, Trevor Meyer, Jasmine Mesa, Mackenzie Middleton, Donald Miller, Ian Miller,
Jack Miller,
Nathaniel Miller, Tiffany Milstead, Cindy Miner, Nancy Mingsi Samfan, Lindsay Miranda, Uriel Miranda, Angela Mireles, Barkatullah Mirzai, Kobe Middlestadt, Iman Muhammad, Kyle Moeller, Tanaz Mojabi, Christian Mojica, Hector Molina, Wilfrido Molina, Lina Molina Munguya, Miadat Moya, Katie Moulton, Ismael Monares, Brenda Mondragon, Davina Montes, Victoria Montez, Kimberly Montgomery, Patricia Montgomery, Howard Montoya,
Fareha Mulana Zada,
Braden Moore, Elijah Moore.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Black. I'm a faculty instructor of psychology here at MJC, and I just want to wish you guys a lot of congratulations on finishing. This has been a difficult time, a difficult year. You've overcome a lot of adversity, and I'm just so proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. You've done a great thing in under very difficult circumstances, so congratulations.
I'm Professor Mo. Whether life is an adventure is your choice. Simply having knowledge is not enough. Use it for good. Be bold and courageous, and great forces will come to your aid.
Josie Moore, Kyle Moore, Alex Mora, Angelica Mora, Miriam Mora Campos, Aliena Moraitis, Jasmine Morales, Jessica Morales, Alyssa Moran, Adolfo Moreno, Cassandra Moreno, Elizabeth Moreno, Marlene Moreno, Amanda Mori, Joseph Morin, Luke Moreno, Latanya Morris, Ryan Morse, Jennifer Mosqueda, Jennifer Mosqueda, Holly Motley, Holly Motley, Thomas Mulder, Christina Mulvihill, Christian Munguia, Alicia Munoz, Andrew Munoz, Rachel Munoz, Vanessa Murataya, Norma Murillo, Jennifer Murray, Vanessa Musto, Haley Muchler, Juan Nakamura Garcia, Carolina Nani Castillo, Jose Naranjo, Rosa Naranjo, Leila Nasser, Anita Nava, Zene Navarrete, Andres Navarro, Marco Navarro, Sandra Navarro, Stephanie Navarro, Jasmine Navarro Rodriguez, Eunice Navasca, Cindy Nazareno, Frederick Nicosia, Leslie Negrete, Cameron Nelson, Kayla Nelson, Michael Nelson, Laura Nettles, Freddie Navarez, Elizabeth Neves, Haley Neves, Caitlin Newport, Brandon Neg, Grace Nguyen, Hien Nguyen, Nan Nguyen, Nu Nguyen, Nu Nguyen, Bridget Nichols, Ryder Nielsen, Felicity Nim, Erica Noblet, Danielle Nolan, Krista Norris, Melissa Norvis, Hanako Not Help Him, John Nataro Jr., Jennifer Novua, Allison Nunez, Diego Nunez, Hannah Nussbaumer, Clarissa Ochoa, Claudia Ochoa, Gabriel Ochoa, Jacqueline Ochoa, Megan Ochoa, Sarah Odell, Joya Odicho, Jude Odicho, Nathaniel Ofdana, Eric Olaya, Joanne Oliveira, Emily Almos, Rosanna Almos, Loretta Olson, Maria Olvera, Amanda O'Neill, Tanya Ordaz, Sandra Ordonez Rodriguez, Kevin Orellana, Mitzi Ornelas, Pauline Oronce, Jasmine Orozco, Carla Ortega, Rick Ortega, Bernadette Ortiz, Idania Ortiz, Stephen Ortiz, Sue Osborne, Janie Oshana Fagibelgo, Amanda Oshana, Melez Oshana, Tommy Oshana, William Otten, Angela Owen, Case Pacheco, Cindy Padilla, Elissa Padilla, Nicole Padilla, Sergio Padilla, Sofia Pagni, Isabella Parman, Yahaira Palafox Palos, Elisa Paleshi, Hope Palomar, Diego Pamatz, Audrey Panaligan, Sandy Pangnanovang, Hira Panseria, Karen Pantoja Ortiz, Alejandra Parada, Alexa Parco, Crystal Parra, Gabriel Parra, Tracy Parton, Tracy Partin, Tia Patterson, Eliana Paz, Mariana Pierce, Daniel Peden, Jennifer Pedretti, Ana Marie Pedrosa, Robert Pelican, Jessica Peña, Taylor Pendley, Alicia Peralta, Haidet Peralta, Albert Perez, Jessica Perez, Jessica Perez, Julissa Perez, Leslie Perez, Marissa Perez, Ricardo Pérez, Sergio Pérez,
Vanessa Perez Oliveras.
Caitlin Perkins. Tyler Pereira. Emily Peterson. Christina Peterson. Lisbeth Peterson. Jesse Peterson. Jacob Pfeiffer. Darren Pham. Diyu Pham. Tommy Pham. Patrick Fanavong. Pavivan Feep. Aaron Phelps. Leah Phillips. Nina Phillips. Joshua Pierce. Brianna Pimentel Cheek. Lyrist Pineda. Lupita Pinedo. Janae Pitts. Kristen Platz. Brandy Plummer. Jessica Pochhacker.
Taylor Polly.
Eleonora Polovina. Bobby Porter. Julia Porter. Michelle Post. Sarah Polos. Luke Powell. Ryan Powell. Una Powers. Adam Prachitam. Julissa Prado. Priscilla Prado. Veronica Branada. Adrian Prasad. Jaskiran Prasad. Nia Prasad. Nicholas Prasad. Cheyenne Prasad. Kiara Presley. Troy Preston. Pexenorn Prim. Francesca Puccinelli. Gianna Puccinelli. Alexia Puerta Cordova. Julian Pulido. Prapreet Punj. Tiana Putinsev. Katrina Pyburn. Anthony Quinn. Jeanette Quintana Jimenez. Alan Quintero Barajas. Elijah Quiros. Hadia Qureshi. Kyle Rachels. Emily Rodza. Adam Rodzikowski. Ivan Rai. Crystal Raj. Jessica Romanes. Alexis Ramirez. Christina Ramirez. Hilda Ramirez. Isabella Ramirez. Josephine Ramirez. Maria Ramirez. Michaela Ramirez. Nathan Ramirez. Terry Ramirez. Tiffany Ramirez. Adrian Ramirez Avina. Alejandra Ramirez Caraves. Perla Ramirez Ramos. Antonia Ramos.
Brandon Ramos.
Jordan Ramos. Lupita Ramos. Marisela Ramos. Sandra Ramos. Nereida Ramos Cárdenas. Cynthia Ramos Rodríguez. Belén Ramos Hurtado. Simarjit Randhawa.
Hello, my name is Crystal Gallegos and I am an EOPS counselor. I would like to personally congratulate the class of 2021. A special shout out to all of our EOPS graduates. Although graduation will not look the same for you this year, your hard work has paid off. Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it.
Greetings, photography graduates. You all have done extraordinary work during your time here at MJC, and my last bit of advice for you is this: don't stop now. Take your talent forward, make your lives extraordinary. You can do this. I trust in you. Trust in yourselves. So go forward, be well, and go make some great pictures.
Surrender Rantawa, Diana Rangel, Rebecca Rangel, Desiree Ransom, Medina Ralphie, Kaylee Raridan, Josephine Ratliff, Kaylin Rauch,
Delaney Rawls,
Jacob Raya, Vanessa Raya, Nady Raygosa, Elise Rosso, Maria Rosso, Sharvi Reach, Quincy Reed, Doreen Reddy, Justine Reed, Kelly Reed, Casey Reeves, Michael Renfro, Jurenz Rentar, Brendan Retberg, Maria Reyes, Yoleta Reyes, Linda Reyes Salgado, Amber Reina, Lucero Reina, Alejandro Reynoso, Christy Rhodes, Alex Rico, Hannah Rico, Marla Rico, Alexandra Riley, Aaron Riley, Steve Rincon Garcilaso, Sandra Reinhardt, Anthony Rios, Bianca Rios, Alexandria Ritchie, Roxana Rivas Vasquez, Diana Rivera, Kaylee Rivera, Liz Rivera, Megan Rivera, Armando Rivera Mendoza, Don Rizzo, Alexia Robbins, Ashley Roberts, Hayden Roberts, Toby Roberts, Janae Robinson, Cynthia Robles, Marcos Robles, Zaira Rocha, Corey Rogers, Andrea Rodriguez, Angela Rodriguez, Ashley Rodriguez, Dane Rodriguez, Denise Rodriguez, Jacqueline Rodriguez, Noemi Rodriguez, Sandra Rodriguez, María Rodríguez de Álvarez, Isael Rodríguez Molina, Mariana Roast, Bunworth Rowan, Andrew Rohr, Alicia Rojas, Idalia Rojas, Jocelyn Rojas, Victor Rojas, Yaneli Rojas, Emily Roller, Marina Romero, Melissa Romero, Brenda Romo, Roxana Romo, Zudani Ros, Mané Rosales, Stacy Rosario,
Jolie Rose,
Zaira Rosillo, Van Ross, Christina Rosfeld, Kristen Roth, Kelton Rouse Hooker, David Rubio, George Rubio, Jose Rubio, Noelia Ruelas,
Annette Ruezga,
Yesenia Ruezga, María Rufino Esqueda, Jonathan Reese, Justin Ruiz, Marlon Reese, Michael Reese, Roxanne Reese, Ryan Ruiz, Talitha Ruiz, Marcela Ruiz Albor, Diana Ruiz Milan, Ana Ruiz Velasco, Tatiana Rush, Nicholas Russell, Rebecca Russo,
Kainina Beyonce Sablan, Sandy Sangfashang, Emike Sahagyan, Emily Salman, Gabrielle Sai, Bethany Saint Smith, Suraya Saki, Salma Sakisada, Haley Salado, Jerosi Salamanca, Brian Salas, Jessica Salas, Karen Salas, Maya Salas, Natalie Salas, Sabino Salas, Jesus Salas Rodriguez, Victor Salazar, Ramon Salcedo, Jessica Saldana, Jasan Samran, Rachel Sanabria, Adrian Sanchez, Alejandra Sanchez, Alexander Sanchez, Antonio Sanchez, Brianna Sanchez, Gabriela Sanchez, Giselle Sanchez, Itzel Sanchez, Jennifer Sanchez, Jose Sanchez, Maria Sanchez, Veronica Sanchez, Jeanette Sanchez Barrera, Frank Sanchez Morales, Veronica Sanchez V, Kennedy Sanders, Pavan Sandhu, Nancy Sandoval, Rebecca Sandoval, Tirath Sangera, Florencia Saponas, Daniela Sarabia, Lynette Sargesian, Anne Satariano, Alexia Saucedo, Guillermo Saucedo, Nicole Sauer, Brianna Savage, Christina Sawa, Audrey Sawyer, Russell Seiko, Gage Shaber, Miranda Schiffman, Julia Schultz, Kendall Schroen, Ian Schultz, Shani Shoemaker, Onijai Sellers, Dara Singsauri, Noemi Serrano,
Matthew Serrato,
Sandy Shamol.
Hello, I'm Glenn Stovall, coordinator for collaborative and RSN programs, and we want to congratulate the class of 2021. We're so excited for your perseverance and ability to stick to the end of your mission, and we're looking forward to your journeys and you getting back to us to share your stories of success. Congratulations.
Hi there, Jenny Macias, first semester nursing instructor here for the college. Just want to say congratulations and way to go.
Anthony Shamon, Ashleen Sharma, Raheel Sharma, Melanie Shotswell, Elizabeth Shaw, Dawn Shaw Thompson, Dylan Sheehy, Irene Shepard, Cameron Sherman, Jacob Sherman, Stacy Sherrill, Amanda Shields, Elena Shipley, Alexandra Schock, Brittany Siegfried, Gabriela Sierras, Alice Silva, Brianna Silva, Edward Silva, Liliana Silva, Allison Silvera, Julie Silvera, Justin Silvera, Jagger Simas, Robert Simon, Anthony Sims, Kara Sinclair, Gajan Sindal, Amit Singh, Arvind Singh, Gaganpreet Singh, Gracie Singh, Karamber Singh, Marayan Singh, Pooja Singh, Prabjyot Singh, Prashant Singh, Ravi Singh, Ravinder Singh, Sean Singh, Vanessa Sionkson, Elbra Sliwu, Jacob Slivu, Dean Smeltzer, Alicia Smith, Amanda Smith, Brianna Smith, Hallie Smith, Hannah Smith, Jacob Smith, Rachel Smith, Jaden Snare, John Snoke, Daniela Soros, Braden Subha, Jean Soja, Lisbeth Solis Vega, Cassandra Solorzano, Vanessa Soltero, Sheriel Sumalan, Laura Soria, Monica Soria, Jessica Sotelo, Adrian Soto, Laura Soto Lopez, Michelle Soto Melger, Brianna Sosa, Makina Sosa, Peyton Sosa, Everett Sosa, Alma Sparks, Haley Speck, Marianne Spikes,
Diana Spore,
Brenda Spradlin, Morgan Spikesma, Teresa St. Jean, Douglas Stacy, Sierra Stackpole, Daniel Stansu, Alexis Steele, Caitlin Steele, Crystal Steely, Taylin Steffens, Emily Stepp, Trina Stevenson, Juliana Stewart, Kendra Stewart, Taylor Stearn, Madison Stoker, Grace Stone, Cassidy Streeter, Seth Stoll, Timothy Sturm, Amy Sullivan, Jacob Sweeten, Crystal Sinstad, Sarah Taberna, Jacqueline Tafoya, Nora Talaveras, Nak N. Tom, Giovanna Tamayo Zamora, Nicholas Tan, Caitlin Tanner, Alejandra Tapia, Rebecca Tapia, Lilia Taporco,
Kimber Tavares,
Eugenia Tavizon, Gabrielle Taylor,
Holly Taylor,
Judith Tejeda, Marco Tejeda Arreola, Marcus Tellas, Kevin Tenka, Daniel Terpstra, Julie Terra, Sagar Thacker, Angelo Thanos, Ia Thau, Nicole Thetford, Dominique Theon, Catherine Thomas, Molly Thompson, Spirit Thompson, Cynthia Thompson, Emerson Thrall, Morgan Threadgill, Megan Timmons, Samantha Timms, Natasha Titsworth, Jessica Toledo Reina, Jason Tomasici Madero, Amanda Torres, Diana Torres, Guillermo Torres, Maya Torres, Priscilla Torres, Verónica Torres, Álvaro Torres Moreno, César Torres González, Leanne Torres Uribe, Alexis Tostado, Andrés Trejo, Felicia Trejo, Kristen Trethaway, Alexandra Trigo, Kayla Tripp, Michael Tripp, George Trotter, Victoria Trujillo, Margaret Truman, Yesenia Tubera, Alexis Tucker, Ashley Tucker, Alexis Terrell, Xavier Tyler, Douglas Uchoas, Alexia Upereza, Nadine Ureta, Neriesa Ureta, Emilia Uribe, Juliet Urieta Perez, Mackenzie Usuri, Kristen Vagenas, Nicole Valadez, Brianna Valber, Jose Valdez, Selena Valdezon, Gabriela Vale Padilla, Denise Valencia, Gabriela Valencia, Joanna Valencia,
Adriana Valencia,
Adriana Valencia Loya, Jorge Valenzuela, Julissa Valeriano, Hunter Van Boven, Alexandria van der Maten, Marcus Van Kagen, Stacy Van Leer, Katie Von Valkenburg Needham.
I am Shelley Fichtencourt and I teach psychology, and I would just like to say congratulations to the class of 2021. This has been a really, really amazing time. You have shown resilience and you've overcome challenges, and I wish you the very best in your future.
I'm Linda Brzezinski, chemistry professor. MJC students, keep that love of learning your whole life. I'm rooting for you, I'm praying for you. Congratulations.
Christina Van de Pol, Amanda Van der Heiden, William Van der Heiden, James Vainick, Susan Vang, Corinda Vanata,
Adriana Vargas,
Alejandro Vargas, Gabriela Vargas, Jose Vargas, Jose Vargas, Edison Vartanian, Leslie Vasquez, Kalia Vaught, Kiana Vaught, Bernardo Vasquez, Gabriela Vasquez, Stephanie Vasquez, Haley Vichion, Jennifer Vega, Carla Vega, Adrian Vega Cervantes, Irlanda Vela, Arturo Velázquez, Elizabeth Velázquez,
Maria Velasquez, Jorge Venezuela,
Elizabeth Venegas, Priscilla Venegas, Neil Vento, Vanessa Ventura, Arlen Vera, Adeline Verduzco, Davis Vieira, Talia Vieira, Victoria Vera, Aldo Villagomez, Oscar Villalobos Sanchez, Erica Villalobos, Lucy Villanueva, RG Villarante, Alan Villaseñor, Dulce Villaseñor, Genevieve Villaseñor, Janalee Villegas, Kimberly Villegas, Melissa Villegas, Robert Villegas, Karen Burke, Celine Vivas, Mia Vizcaíno, Jessica Vizcarra, Luan Bo, Ashley Von Eichel Streiber, Jeffrey Von Essen, Farshad Vasogi, Robert Wagner, Logan Walbert, Autumn Walker, Brian Walker, Crystalline Walker, Sydney Walker, Jocelyn Wall, Hannah Walsh, Tiffany Walters, Allison Ward, Marina Ward, Nicole Ward, Owen Ward, Walter Ward, Taylor Warden, Nicholas Wasso, Abigail Watros, Sierra Webb, Courtney Webb, Darla Webb, Travis Webb, Spencer Wedge, Katie Weiss, Jennifer Weiss, Sandy Waitman, Melissa Weller, Brianna Wells, Duncan West, Josina Westain, William Wieland, Lexington Wheeler, Morgan Ann Wheeler, Joey White, John Whitehead, Brittany Whiteley, Samuel Whitler, Ira Joe Whitson, Hope Wiley, Cody Williams, Jeffrey Williams, Jessica Williams, Matthew Williams, Miles Williams Burse, Kayona Williams Pruitt, Amanda Willis, Holly Wilson, Samuel Wilson, Stephen Wilson, Tasha Wilson, Tiffany Wilson, Kelly Wingett, Annie Winton, Adam Woofley, Joshua Wood, Caitlin Woodard, Shelby Woodings, Helen Woods, Jordan Woods, Carla Woolard, Amber Wright, Laura Wright, Samanthia Wright, Nicole Yadgari Shannon, Lei Yang, Lena Yang, Angela Yater, Loaris Yates, Ferun Yin, Nora Johanna, Edeben Yunan Kulan, Bryson Yori, Jenna Yost, Ashton Young, Ireland Young, Jesse Young, Maya Young, Ashurena Zakaria, Stephanie Zamora, Albert Sapien, Marciano Sapien, Natalie Sapien, Ariana Sarate, Armando Sarate, Maria Guadalupe Zavala, Michael Zavala, Vanessa Zavala, Dominique Sendejas, Alondra Cepeda Santillan, Courtney Zhu, Shay Zimmerman, Zoe Suidema, Joshua Zuniga, Maximilian Zuniga, Shana Zunker.
That was awesome! Thank you so much for taking part, everyone. You know, we all have a story. Back in 1952, my mother Anna came to America as an immigrant from Greece. Within her first months in Modesto, she enrolled in an English course at MJC. This college is where she learned the English language and got her start in the United States. Each of you now has a story of your time at MJC. Take this experience with you as you explore the new world and its opportunities. It's time to create the rest of your story. And be proud to share it. You're an MJC pirate now. Go change the world. This concludes MJC's 99th commencement ceremony. Congratulations, graduates. Stay strong and be well.